Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He makes an oath. وَالْعَادِيَاتِ ضَبْحًا. By the female war horses when they are doing this dabh, when they're making the sound because of exerting this pressure. فَالْمُورِيَاتِ قَدْحًا. When these horses are running or galloping or sprinting or whatever it's called, when the hoof makes contact with the rock as it's running, it makes a spark, really smashing this rock, and it's making a spark. Again, it shows us the ferociousness of these horses. فَالْمُغِيرَاتِ صُبْحًا. These horses are taking their riders right on top of their enemy, subha, in the morning. The morning time, you can feel the morning dew. How is it that horses can make a spark when the surface is wet? It's actually an added level of description that Allah SWT gives us to tell us how much effort the horses are putting in. Like, to make a spark is one thing, but to make a spark on a wet surface is actually more difficult. فَأَثَرْنَ بِهِ نَقَعًا. As they are going, they're stirring up this cloud of dust behind them. فَوَسَطْنَ بِهِ جَمَعًا. They are in the middle of these people that they're ambushing, and now they're surrounded. And straight away, when anyone's reading the surah, you think, okay, what's next? They're surrounded by the enemy. How do they get out of it? And it's directly at this point, at this cliffhanger, where these horses are in the middle, surrounded by the enemy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changes the script. Because the next ayah, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لِرَبِّهِ لَكَنُودٍ. Indeed, man to his Lord is ungrateful. Kanud here means ungrateful. It actually means the one who's always counting his difficulty, and he never counts his favors. And this, for me, wallahi, was the hardest part in preparing for the surah. First 5 ayat, Allah is talking about the horses, the grunting, the sparks, the ambush, the cloud dust penetrating into the heart of the enemy. All of a sudden, Allah mentioned, verily, man to his Lord is ungrateful. I can't find the link. Where's the link here? Where's the logic behind this kind of the way that this surah is going? And this is the moment, by the way, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been setting up the previous 5 ayat. Allah has been setting up the oath for this very moment. The horse is exerting every bit of its effort. Snorting, sparks flying, jumping into the middle of the enemy. The horse is the one that's going to get hit by anything first. All for what? What did the horse get from it? A piece of grass and some water. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, actually, look at the way that these animals are grateful to their master. And now look at how you, O human being, is so ungrateful to his master. Allah has given us so much more than a piece of grass. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us so much more than some water to drink. But look at the parallels that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is creating. You, this horse, so much effort, so loyal to its master. And in the whole surah, you're thinking, yeah, like you're envisioning yourself maybe on this horse, that you are the master of this horse. And then all of a sudden, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala thinks, actually, no, you're not the master. In this surah, I'm not referring to the human being and the master. You are actually the slave who has been ungrateful and disloyal to his master, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.